Hey Eric, this is a test of the University of Michigan with Agena. So again, here's how you set up the strategy. Click strategy, double click, that's enabled. My bracket is for University of Michigan. I think Jay made a big mistake. I don't think the markets are closed today. So I don't know why we didn't trade this. I mean, it has been a crappy trade to be honest, but I think he really just blew it. He totally missed the fact that I think the markets are open. I don't think they're closed. And honestly, I just can't check everything. It's impossible. 950, 957. But I just had a feeling that he got this one wrong. I'll double check later to make sure I'm right. So I'm just using one position. I'm going to use, 8 ticks of profit because I'm trading one contract. So it's somewhere in the middle. Normally I would trade, this is the yen. Normally I would trade gold on this report, but I'll do the higher exact. He's got the yen, he's got a 20-second cancel, 8 tick stop, so I'll just look for 8 ticks of profit. It's not very much. Actually, I'll look for 12. I'll look for 15, so if it gets filled, we could see how it deals with having to move targets. I think that's better, a better test. Okay, so just quickly to go over it, bracket of 4, 950, 957, 10 o'clock trade, one position, 15 tick profit, no profit 2, stop loss of 8. Okay, so that's my trade. My news is here, my clock is here, should be ready to go. 20-second cancel. So I realized I had the wrong instrument, so now I want to go back and look at my strategy with Ninja. If you remember, you just had to right click the chart. Now I've got to go down to Joe Bracket, start the strategy, click that, and then it shows me what my settings were. And it's not even right. I think maybe because I changed the yen, my whole trade was off. So I've done this a lot of times, and I think there's something messed up with the ability to bring back the strategy. So I'm extremely concerned about that. Could be me on that one today. I'll check. So remember, we're using a 15 tick target, 8 tick stop, bracket of 3. Oh, it was a bracket of 4. I'll double check that. Okay, we're about 30 seconds before the trade. You can see these nice column consolidation areas. That would be awesome for the range trade. The idea, I'll show you after the trade. You have these little consolidation areas, and then you trade the breakout, the breakdown. You enter immediately on one click. It's an incredible idea, I think. Would work here. An awesome trade there. Here's our trade. Brackets worked. News is out. We're going to get filled. Now we're filled. I made it a big target, so if you want to move your target, it's gone. Terrible. I don't know what Jay was thinking. The markets couldn't have been closed today because this is a normal result. If you want to move your stop, where are they? Where's the stop? But being honest, this is a pretty slow report. It's tradable. This is tradable. But you only have a $31. It's the yen. You can't trade one contract. What, you make $12? It's not worth it. So they could fix the invisibility, and I guess we're going to have to test the real issue about fills with real money. This trade wasn't fast enough to give us an idea of the fill, but it didn't go very far. It went about 5 ticks, 6 ticks in our direction. One thing I do like is it shows the ticks very nicely on the side. for the instrument that you're trading. So I think if we're patient, we might get our 15 ticks. The news was negative, should make the yen move up. But the point was, let's say we want to move down. You can't have your stuff disappear. I realize you have the line, but it's unnerving, and it would make people absolutely crazy if that happens. Like, where's your stuff? Where's your targets? You cannot have them disappear. So I'll shrink my risk a tiny bit, invisible risk, and I'll go for a small profit just to end the trade. It seemed to fill not quite in the right place, which I've been having. And then the chart jerks up after the trade, and I've talked to Gilbert about that. I don't want the chart to move after the trade. So that's a test of Agena on University of Michigan. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but certainly not ready for prime time. I think you'd probably agree.